the vibe here is outstanding. Coming to the 53rd International Film Festival, India, IFFI, it's very vibrating. Things like movies everywhere, people coming from the same industry, representing different genres, different films, like internationally. So it's very overwhelming, very nice experience watching people working hard for their, projects and then showcasing at one platform. It's really a great opportunity and an experience. I'm really enjoying myself here.
What is the expectation for this evening?
I mean, it is already catering international films. Somewhere around 250 plus films are already there, showcased. People are coming, watching, evaluating, seeing their work, showcasing their work. How the international bodies like UNICEF and FDCs are, already associating and attached to the films coming in, promoting. So they're doing quite a lot, and I'm happy with what is going on and happening. So kudos to the IFFI team.
Which are the films you have planned to watch?
Actually, for this, I was there for my own film premiere. I have really short time, but I would wanted to watch quite a many films, like few international films. But because of want of time, lack of time, I'm just not able to.
Okay. So, what is your film about?
Okay, so my film here is Urja Nane Dil. It's a very simple story of children. I'm a producer to the film, and this is about the story where the children are actually teaching society, the adults, like how much you can learn from them. It's not like they are learning from older people, the adult people, but it's just very simply put, the slice of life where there are so many aspects of life weaved in a film in a way that it actually touches hearts. Like, I have seen this film many times before edit and during the shoot and all those things, but how it makes you cry every time. I cried today watching the film like 4 times. So that is the impact, and the audiences, like we have had wonderful response from audiences. People, a girl who said that who hasn't spoken to her father for 2 years, she said like, after watching the film I'm going to go and talk to my father. So that is the impact we are bringing, then that is the motivation that we have had, and it actually is manifesting, comes like dreams come true. So yeah.
What made you do this such a film? 250 words.
I believe there has been a gap in children film. There was no children film after Tare Zameen Pe or Children Party or after this, and there is a room to come up with nice ideas, nice pictures. I always believe that cinema is a very powerful tool to impact masses. It can bring a revolution. So if coming up with simple subjects which are close to your heart, slice of life, and putting things like in a nicer way, simply putting the problems of society and just coming up with simple solutions. No like big thing, no big lectures or preachings and all. It's simple and just going with the flow, and that just made us do this.
Inspired by the Tare Zameen Pe?
See, when you see films like Tare Zameen Pe, Three Idiots, they're actually changed perception towards cinema, towards the societal issues, like of course the education system, how we are suffering, how people are suffering, what is the pressure is actually mounted on the kids. They actually don't know, the parents don't know what their children are undergoing. They're just expecting, and how to put it to an end, like could be just brought through a bigger screen where it could be educating. It's like education system is such like which is going down, and here the need is to educate the parents, the society in a better way, to be able to have a better education system.
So as per you have planned your script and your thing, is it the output is the right one?
See, okay, for that I would say there is never a end limit to excel. You will always see, oh, this could be corrected, this could be corrected, but by far what we have achieved is quite satisfactory. and today the response was overwhelming. People were applauding. People said, like, who have been coming here for 20 years, they said that this is the finest film we have seen. There was a guy who said, like, my benchmark of the film was Anand, and he said that today it actually crossed my benchmarks, and now today this film is the benchmark. So this coming from people, like the masses, the audiences, to you itself is an achievement that yes, we have achieved what we aimed for.
Okay. So is your crew over here now?
We were all here. She's the producer and she's the producer. So there are all people here right now. The director was here. Everyone is here. Like, they're going back. So maybe on the way back to airport and all. But
What is the impact that you want to give to this movie?
impact to society, that's what I rightly said. Like how, innocently kids, like that's what I really want, that people should go and watch and learn their impact themselves. But then as a like in a short, if I would want to say, like impact would be how simply, the children are bringing the problems of themselves, of society, and how simply they are just flowing with it and solving, giving a solution, giving a perspective to people, like, this is also a way, right? Could be approached that way. Like, I have tension to score this much percentage. A girl who's acing in the class has a tension that she has to reach to a record in the institute. I mean, her parents are not satisfied even if she's scoring the highest in the class. So it has to be like, it has to have that record. So everybody has their own problems, own tensions. How this film is helping them to understand those tensions, that they are not really important part, but like how simply you can just live and exist and do things like which are good for yourself and good for society.
Okay, very often we see the film coming for IFFI, it doesn't flourish well in the big screen. Don't you think they should also...
I mean, sometimes what happens, some cinema is for critics, some cinema is for commercial audiences. You have to see how your film is placed. Sometimes, like commercially, the film is a big masses film, the audience's film, but critically it's not like commercially that film might not, some film would do better commercially, but if it is critically acclaimed, might not do well for audiences. But that depends on makers, who are they targeting. I really want to make it a commercial cinema, or I really wanted to make a cinema where I'm happy with the set target audiences, where they are acclaiming and they are recognizing, and critically I'm getting reward. So that depends, like what is your idea. Like for this, I would believe that this is a masses film, would change the impact the children, of course, who are the future of tomorrow. So yeah.